Did you know that the words you use every day can rewire your brain and change your reality? Studies have shown that the language we use can literally rewire our brains. Self limiting beliefs about identity often manifest through the words we speak and think. Phrases like, I can't do this, I'm not good at this, or this is just who I am can keep us stuck. But what if changing these words could change your life? Language shapes our identity in profound ways. The words we choose influence our thoughts, emotions, and actions. By changing our language, we can start to break free from self limiting beliefs. Let's dive into the science behind this. Research in linguistics and psychology shows that the language we use can impact our brain's neural pathways. In one fascinating study conducted by Dr. Andrew Newberg, a neuroscientist, and Mark Waldman, an expert in communication, found that participants who regularly used positive affirmations showed significant changes in brain activity. Here's how the study was conducted. Participants were asked to repeat positive affirmations like, I am worthy, I am capable, I am confident, daily for a period of 8 weeks. fMRI scans were taken before and after the study to measure brain activity. The results showed increased activity in the prefrontal cortex, the area of the brain associated with self-processing and valuation. This suggests that positive affirmations can enhance self-worth and personal value by rewiring neural pathways. Notably, participants reported feeling more positive and self-assured by the end of the study, highlighting the practical impact of these neural changes. Another compelling study was conducted by Dr. Carol Dweck at Stanford University. She focused on how the language used by parents and teachers can affect a child's mindset. In this study, children were divided into two groups. One group received praise for their innate abilities with statements like, you're so smart, you're so talented, while the other group received praises for their efforts with statements like, you worked really hard on that. The study lasted for several months, during which the children participated in various different learning activities like tests and quizzes and challenges that had them more hands-on, and their responses to setbacks and their overall performance were closely monitored. The results were pretty telling. The children who received praise for their efforts developed what Dr. Dweck calls a growth mindset. They showed greater resilience, embraced challenges more readily, and demonstrated higher levels of motivation. In contrast, the children praised for their innate abilities were more likely to avoid challenges and showed a decline in performance over time. Think about a time when you faced a challenge. Did you tell yourself, I'm just not good at this? Or did you think, I'm going to keep trying? Share your experiences down in the comments below. How did your mindset affect the outcome? For example, instead of saying, I can't do this, try saying, I'm learning how to do this. This simple shift can open new possibilities and encourage a growth mindset. Here are some practical ways to help your language and in turn, your identity. First, negative self-talk. Start by becoming aware of the negative phrases you use. Keep a journal and note only self-limiting beliefs that you notice. For example, phrases like, I'll never be good at this, I'm always unlucky, I'm just not a people person can be identified and addressed. Then what we want to do is we want to reframe these negative statements. Turn a I can't into I can try or I'm working on it. Replace I'm not good at this with I'm getting better every day. And instead of saying I'm just not a leader, try I'm developing my leadership skills. This reframing helps shift your mindset from defeat to possibility. So let's practice reframing a common negative statement together. Type a negative phrase you often say to yourself in the comments, and let's work on turning it into a positive affirmation. Next, we want to focus on daily practices. Incorporating positive affirmations into your daily routine, say them out loud, write them down, and repeat them regularly. Examples could include, I am capable and strong, I am continually growing and improving, and I embrace challenges and learn from them. As Norman Vincent Peale once said, change your thoughts and you can change your world. And as Mahatma Gandhi famously remarked, a man is the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. These quotes emphasize the profound impact of our language and thoughts can have on our identity. Let's look at some real life examples as well. One famous person who transformed his life by changing his language is Jim Carrey. In his early career, Carrey was struggling and full of self-doubt. He started writing himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered and dated for Thanksgiving of 1995. He kept this check in his wallet and looked at it every single day, affirming his belief of his own success. And by 1994, Carey had landed roles in major films like Ace Ventura, The Mask, and he was indeed earning millions at that point. Personally, I used to say I'm not creative until I started telling myself I am creative in my own way. This shift opened up new opportunities and boosted my confidence. Remember, changing your language is a powerful step towards changing your life. I encourage you to share your own stories in the comments below. What phrases are you ready to reframe? To recap, we've discussed how the language we use shapes our identity and how changing our words can help overcome self-limiting beliefs. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. In our next video, we'll explore how to turn failures into stepping stones for success. Until then, keep believing in yourself and embrace the power of positive language.